What is the decibel level of a sound that is twice as intense as 90 decibel sound? So let's first write down the given and check how we can make use of it. So in part A, again we have two sounds that are being compared to each other. So sound 1, okay, sound 1 has intensity I1, and I'm gonna call it again beta 1. The decibel level is beta 1. And sound 2 has intensity I2, and the decibel level B2, beta 2. So what are we given and what are we asked to do? We're given that sound 2 is twice as intense as the first one. So we are given that I2 is double I1. Right? And we are looking for beta 2 for the decibel level, and we are given also that beta 1 is 90 decibel. Now we are asked to find beta 2, right? So how to think about it? We are looking for beta 2. In order to find beta 2, which is 10 log I2 over I0, we need I2. But to find I2, we need to have I1. And given beta 1, we can find I1. So let's start. As a solution here, we have beta 1 is equal to 10 log I1 by I0. You know that I0 is the threshold of hearing intensity. Alright, so let's substitute the given. I0 is 10 power minus 12 watt per meter squared. So beta 1 is 90 decibel equals to 10 log I1 by 10 power minus 12 watt per meter squared. So now the only unknown of this equation is I1. We can solve for it. Divide by 10 both sides, over 10 over 10. You get that 9 is equal to log I1 by 10 power minus 12. Now, by making use of we're looking for I1, right? So we need to solve as if it's like log x. If we want x, we have to raise both sides like 10 power the given values. So we have to make use of the formula that says, or the rule that says 10 to the power log x is equal to x, because the base of log here is 10. So we have to make use of this rule here. This is a rule, okay? So now I can say that 10 power 9, let's raise both sides, 10 to the power 9 is equal to 10 to the power log of I1 over 10 power minus 12. This is then is 10 power 9, 10 to the power log x is x, so it's I1 over 10 power minus 12. Alright, then I1, do cross multiplication, is 10 power 9 times 10 power minus 12 watt per meter squared. So this is 2, okay? So this is 10 power minus 3 watt per meter squared. So now I found I1. I can find I2 due to the relation that I2 is double I1 as given. So I2 is actually equal to 2I1. This means it is equal to 2 times 10 power minus 3 watt per meter squared. Right, now I have I2, I can find beta 2. So like this was the first step here, this was the first step to find I1. This is the second step, finding I2. Now the third step is to say that the decibel level of the second sound is beta 2 equal 10 log I2 over I naught threshold of hearing. So I have that 10 is log 2 times 10 power minus 3 watt per meter squared for sure over 10 power minus 12 watt per meter squared. So now you have 10 log of 2 times 10 power 9. You can find this on the calculator. Okay, so this will be equal to, using your calculators, 2 times 10 power 9 log answer times 10. So this is 93 decibel. So though the intensity is I2 is double I1, we do not have the decibel level to be double. This is what I wanted to prove here. Alright, so beta 2, the decibel level is 93 decibel. Now you can do part B the same way, but by taking now, instead of I2 equals to I1, here you're given that I2 is 1/5 I1, so it's I1 over 5. And one more note here, no need to do the first step again because we're still dealing with the same sound, 90 decibels, so I1 is already calculated. You all have to do is to start from here, say that I2 is I1 over 5, and then substitute I2 by I1 over 5 and do the calculations on the calculator. Alright, so in part B, the only difference is that I2 is equal to I1 over 5 and you have to do the same work here. Alright, no need to do it again.